Welcome back, chemistry fans. Today, we are going to do the homework for Unit 8, and this is topic 3. So let's jump right into it. This is going to be all about these two new formulas that we talked about, the mole fraction and the mass percent. So let me share my screen with you so that we can do this homework problem. All right, so you see two questions, very simple task. Both of them are formulaic. So all you got to know is what the formula is, and then you can certainly try and apply the values as you go along with it. All right, here we go. So first off, we need to know what the formula for mole fraction is. Now it's some weird symbol for mole fraction. It's a capital X. So sometimes you'll see that they put the little brackets on top. And you can't just put moles over moles because you don't know which it is. So what you have to be specific about is that it's moles of the solute divided by moles total. Now there's also, it could be moles of solvent over moles total. So it depends on what they ask you for. Since there is not a specific value asked, let's just go with the mole solute in this case. The solute would be the KBr that is dissolved, but it's not in moles. Neither is the moles of water. So what we're going to need to go and do is look up on the periodic table the weights of potassium, which is 39, and bromine, which is 79.9, roughly is 80. So that would be 119, I believe is what that comes up to be. So we would take then, to get the number of moles, we would take 24 divided by 119. You're saying, how did I know to do that? Well, we have revisited this unit, the mole map. And so getting reacquainted with it, when you go grams to moles, it is a division process. So 24 divided by 119, if I put it into my calculator, I get 0.2. With 3 sig figs, 0.202. That's my number of moles of solute. So I can put that in 0.202, and I can put it in down on the bottom as well. Now we just got to go and figure out what the number of moles of water is. Water is 750 milliliters. Well, that's the same thing as grams. So now we've got the exact same process. I got to go and get the weight of water. Water is H2O, so that's 1 plus 1 plus 8 plus 16 equals 18. 1 plus 1 plus 16 gives you 18. So we've got the weight of 750 grams divided by 18. Put that into your calculator, and you get 41.7. With 4 sig figs, 41.67 actually, 41.67. 41.67. Okay. Now, plug all this into a calculator to get your final mole fraction. Don't turn it into a percent, just leave it as a decimal. 0.202 divided by 0.202 plus 41.67, and you end up with 0.0048. Now, it's kind of odd that they call it a mole fraction. You leave it as a decimal. So if you want, you can actually convert this into a decimal, but I don't think that that's going to, change this into a fraction, but I don't think it's going to make much sense if we do that. Yeah, it's not even, you can't even put it into a fraction. It doesn't have a fraction that's going to work for it. So this ends up just being our answer for number 1. All right, number 2, 7.63 grams of sucrose into 83.4 grams of water. What is the mass percent? So the mass percent has no symbol for it. So we'll just do this percentage, but this time it's just mass over mass total. So we can do the exact same process. But this time we don't have to convert into moles. So it's an easier process. So we don't even need to know what the formula for sucrose or water is. So I will do 7.63 divided by 7.63 plus 83.4. 7.63 divided by parentheses 7.63 plus 83.4, close those parentheses, and you end up with 0.083. We got to have 3 digits, 8. Again, this one is a decimal, but we need to turn this into a percentage this time. So don't leave it as a decimal, turn it into a percent, and you get 8.38% solute. All right. This is everything that I wish to share with you today about this first homework, or this third homework for Unit 8, talking about mole fraction mass percent. Thank you so much. I will talk with you again very soon. Bye-bye.